Title: The Echo of Shadows. Detective Emily Carter stood in the dimly lit alley, the scent of rain and city grime hanging in the air. The flickering neon sign above the nearby diner cast eerie shadows on the cobblestone pavement. She pulled her coat tighter around her, the chill of the night creeping through her bones. It had been a long day at the precinct, but this case wouldn't wait. The call had come in just as she was about to head home. A body had been found in the alley behind one of the city's oldest theaters. The victim, a well-known journalist named Mark Thompson, had been investigating a series of high-profile disappearances over the past 6 months. Emily crouched beside the body, her flashlight revealing the grim details. There were no visible signs of a struggle, just a single, precise stab wound to the heart. The killer knew what they were doing. She looked up as her partner, Detective Jack Malone, approached. "Any witnesses?" she asked. Jack shook his head. "Not a single one. It's like he was lured here and then taken out quickly. No one saw or heard anything." Emily stood, her mind racing. He was onto something big, Jack. Something that got him killed. We need to find out what he knew. As they began to search the area for clues, Emily's phone buzzed. She glanced at the screen and saw an anonymous message: "Stop digging, or you'll be next." Her heart skipped a beat. This wasn't just a murder, it was a warning. Someone powerful was behind this, and they were watching her every move. Emily's mind raced as she pocketed her phone. Jack noticed her tense expression. "What's wrong?" She showed him the message. His eyes narrowed. "Someone's trying to scare us off." "Which means we're on the right track," Emily replied, determination. They headed to Mark Thompson's apartment, a small but tidy space filled with books, papers, and a cluttered desk that bore the marks of a man who was always chasing a story. Emily and Jack started sifting through the piles of documents, looking for anything that might shed light on his investigation. An hour passed with no significant leads. Just as frustration began to set in, Emily found a notebook hidden in the bottom drawer of Mark's desk. It was filled with scribbled notes, dates, and cryptic references. One entry, dated a week before his death, caught her eye. "J.S.?" Jack pondered aloud. Who could that be? "Someone with proof about the disappearances," Emily replied. "We need to find out who J.S. is and what they know." As they left Mark's apartment, Emily's phone buzzed again. This time, it was a call from an unknown number. She answered cautiously. "Detective Carter," a distorted voice said, "you're in over your head. Leave this alone, or you and your partner will regret it." "Who is this?" Emily demanded. The line went dead. She looked at Jack, her resolve only strengthening. "We're close, Jack." "They're scared." They decided to head to the Midnight Theater, hoping to find some clues about J.S. The theater was an old, grand building, long past its prime, but still standing as a relic of the city's golden age. They entered through the side door, the echo of their footsteps the only sound in the vast, empty space. In the dim light, they made their way to the backstage area. Emily's flashlight revealed a series of old posters, props, and costumes, a forgotten world covered in dust. They split up, searching for anything that might connect to Mark's notes. Emily found an old journal hidden behind a stack of crates. As she flipped through its pages, she realized it belonged to someone named John Simmons, a name that matched the initials JS. The journal detailed a secret society that operated in the shadows, pulling strings and making people disappear when they got too close to the truth. Just as Emily was about to call out to Jack, she heard a noise. Footsteps. She turned, her flashlight catching the silhouette of a man. Before she could react, a hand grabbed her from behind, and everything went black.